say that I support your voting record. I'm very happy with you as my congressman. But I received a couple of letters asking for your support where you make very kind comments about J.D. Hayworth. However, when I called your office, your secretary or whoever answered the phone said, actually, you were in support of John McCain. I don't understand that. We're talking about immigration. We're talking about John McCain, Teddy Kennedy, and amnesty. I'm 100% against that. I think you are too. How can you be supporting John McCain?
Actually, I'm actually glad you asked the question. It gives me a chance to kind of clear the air as to what the real situation is. First of all, some of you remember, and let me start out by saying this, that I have a great deal of respect for both John McCain and J.D. Hayworth. And I want to make that very clear. I know that some people are happy with that, some people aren't, but I do. I've known them both a long time. I've known them both over 25 years. I used to teach J.D. Hayworth's children in Sunday school. And I've known John McCain ever since he was running for Congress the first time. And as you know, when John McCain ran for president the first time here a couple years ago, I was one of the members of Congress that did not endorse him in the primary. I endorsed someone else in the primary. And I'm doing it because I thought it was the right thing for the country. And I would probably do exactly the same thing again. When John McCain ran for president and won the primary, even though it wasn't with my endorsement, when he won that primary, it was now John McCain against Barack Obama. That was an easy question for me. And I will say to you that I still mourn the fact that John McCain did not win, because we would be in a very different world today, a much more secure world in many, many ways, if he had won, in my opinion. So this is a very challenging thing I'm trying to navigate here, but I want you to understand exactly the situation. And when John McCain won that nomination, I did everything I possibly could to see that he would win the presidency. And when he didn't, you know, we talked a lot about very important issues, and he talked about some things that he would like to do in the Senate on some things that I think are vitally important for this country. And I have to kind of leave it there because there are some issues of confidentiality that I can't go into, but I thought they were very, very vital for the country. As it happens, I called my friend J.D. Hayworth and asked him if he was going to be running for office. At the time, he wasn't indicating to me that he was going to run for office, and it looked like he was not going to do so. And so I thought, okay, based on that then, based on the other people that are running against Senator McCain, I will support Senator McCain. I gave my promise. And see, our word has to be worth something. And when J.D. did enter the race, my word had been given. There's a statement that somebody says, you know, that before the word is spoken, you're master of it. But once it's spoken, it becomes master of you. And so oftentimes people say they want politicians to keep their word, and sometimes they don't do that. And I've given my word. Now, I'm not ashamed of what I've done here. I'm trying to do what I think is right, but I have to keep my word. And I will tell you that whoever wins this primary, I will do everything I can to see that they prevail in November. And J.D. continues to be a dear, beloved friend of mine. And sometimes we kind of find that we have, you know, competing interests in the situation. We just have to try to navigate it the best we can. But I've given my word, and unless Mr. McCain breaks his word to me, then I can continue to intend to keep my word to him. So there it is. I know sometimes it is what it is. It may not be as pretty as you'd like for it to be, but it's something that I feel like I have to do out of integrity.
You don't change your mind.
Well, I change my mind. I don't break my word. There's a difference.